everybody, welcome back to BallySpring. Seems and feels like it's been quite a while, so apologies for the gap between the previous episode and this one. Things have been a little bit hectic at work. I've been really busy working weekends and everything, so I've been absolutely shattered most nights, so I've been struggling to do recording, but we are back. I'm doing some now. So if you remember rightly, we finished off with the grass here, which we windrowed up. Now I want to bale this, but the only trouble is our baler will turn that into silage, which is a little bit annoying. You'd think there'd be some sort of option to turn the wrapping off if you wanted to. I'm not aware that there is an option, so if there is, please let me know. So I think we might have to just lease a standard baler. Now I did think about getting a loading wagon as well to pick it all up, but then at the minute we've got the issue of storing. I'm probably going to, I don't know, I've had a few suggestions about silos, so thank you for that, guys. I'm still umming and ahhing about what to do. So yeah, it's one of those things, I think. So we will just for now lease a standard baler so we can pick it up, and we'll put the bales over in the shed over there. I think maybe if we are doing bales, we possibly could get one of the bale and pallet storage sheds. I've got a couple of mods of those downloaded which we could use. What else do I need to tell you? Oh, I've managed to tidy up all these edges, so we probably have lost a little bit of crop. Now what I was having trouble with, and this was suggested but I'd already worked it out myself, over this side I couldn't get right up to the edge. It was leaving little patches of dirt still, and then I realised that you can actually buy the road, or the roads I should say. Oh, that's that one. And also the outside of the map. It doesn't cost you anything, so I did that, and then it did allow me to go up to the edges. So I've tidied them up, and same with this field. Like I say, we've lost a little bit of crop, but I think I've done it a little bit better. I tidied up this gateway as well, and I've come all round, tried to stay away from the trees just so that we're not smacking into them with the harvester and things like that, and also did this entrance gateway a little bit better as well. But I think that's looking pretty good, a lot better than what it was. So that's where we are at there. Now I think what we'll do is we will bale this up, and then I'm gonna sort this field out, because, well, I hope it doesn't upset anyone or people to go, what are you doing? But I've chosen this field because it is very, very flat. I've said that before. That one over there is pretty flat as well, but that's quite a good size field. So we are literally going to be painting over that field to eliminate it as a field. I know we don't have to really, but I'm going to. I don't think it costs us anything to do the painting. Right, so we will head on up to the store. I've given up with the telehandler. It is what it is. It's just gonna want to do its own thing, I think. So we won't bother with that. We'll head up to the store. We'll lease a baler. I only want a cheap one. I'm not too fussed what it is, as long as we can just bow up that grass. Right, so let's just have a look in their little catalogue what they have. Yeah, so probably go for a mod because I've got some cheaper ones. I still haven't tried any of these. A little bit pricey though. What's that to live? Wow, £3 I know we've got quite a bit of money, but I don't want to go too mad. I've got some really sort of older style balers here. Look at this class one. 17 grand. I'll tell you what, that would do us. It only does 125 centimetre bales, but like I say, I am not bothered about that. I don't know how wide the pickup is on that. Obviously not as good as our baler. But we'll hook on up to that. There we go. And then we'll head back down. Oh, I'll tell you one thing I am going to do. So they do have a jet wash over here. This tractor's getting a little bit filthy, so we'll give that a bit of a spring clean. We are September the 2nd, obviously last episode was September the 1st. I did skip forward, or I had to skip forward until 3 PM because it was just raining non-stop. So that is the reason why we are a bit later in the day, but it doesn't matter. Probably won't be doing a huge amount this episode, but it's all going to be things that need to be done for us to progress in the direction that I want the farm to go in. And I'm also thinking of buying another plot of land already whilst we have the money, but I'm also very conscious about us actually making money at the minute. It's still very early days. We've only just put some crops in the ground, and obviously I want to get a couple more animal pens, but I don't want to be running before I can walk, so to speak. But we're not in any huge rush. We can just gradually build ourselves up. So let's head on to our grass. I just think maybe it will be easier in the long run just to flip it all over into hay, because we can still use the hay to feed our animals, and then we can also use the hay when we come to do TMR and things like that. Right, let's start over this far side. Now I'm going to try it blind and not turn the help menu on. I want the automatic drop on. It looks tiny, that baler on this tractor. We'll soon find out if I've got the automatic drop on. I'm assuming it's gonna beep at us. Right, I'll tell you what, that's not too bad a pickup, to be fair. I only missed that bit because of the angle I was at. Right, here we go, we're beeping, and there we go. Yes, awesome. So there's our first bale. That is 3,500 litres. That's not too bad. Pretty good. Little ducklings over there doing very well by the look of it. Just lift that up. I'll go down this row, I think, now. I tend to sort of miss out a row when I'm doing things like this, just because it's a bit easier to turn. Otherwise you're turning a lot too sort of tight, aren't you? Well, I've missed that one, haven't I? There we go, we'll push that back, that's fine. Off we go. It's turned into quite a nice day though. So hopefully we can get quite a few bales off of this field. If there's any little bits, I will pick them up. as we go round. I just missed a bit there. I'm going to grab that while I'm here because otherwise I will forget that one. I think there's a little bit over there. Yeah, just over there I've missed. I guess it all depends how much is left in the baler, doesn't it, towards the end. If it's not going to make up a full bow, then it's no good really. Oh, I've done it again. Too used to having the quick bow thing. You don't even have to worry about stopping. Right, just this little bit left. I've grabbed a few of the little spots that I missed. Could still be some bits here and there, but we'll leave it there. Oh, we're not going to quite make a full bow, are we? How annoying. Tell you what I should have done actually is grabbed our baler and finished that line off. I think we've got quite a bit in that. And would have made probably a silage bow for us. Never mind, that is where we're at. I think we will return that now as it is. Quite a few bales though. How many did we get in the end? 10. Awesome. Now obviously they are the smaller ones, but that's fine. Right, let's grab the telehandler. Park the old tractor there, I think, for now. I'll grab this mysterious thing. And we'll see how we got on. Right, that's it. I'm learning and remembering how this works. Unfold it. I think it will pick up these smaller bales. I was about to find out. Oh, that's very dark, isn't it? Dodgy camera angles going on there. Yes, it will. Happy days. Right, how many will we pick of these? 3, hopefully. Don't think it will take any more. No, that's your lot. So we'll get these put into the shed. Keep hold of these for now. Whoa, this is going to be a bit... The trouble is, if I do that, that might be a better camera angle actually. I don't know if it's okay for you guys, but right now, this is the bit I need to try and remember. I think it's that. There we go. Yes. So yeah, if we do get a bow and pallet shed in the end, then I will have to move those, but that's not a problem. I can probably do that off camera. No bother. I might have to reset this. Yeah, is it that one? There we go. Awesome. I was thinking as well, I know we don't need the money, but I was thinking of maybe doing the odd contract here and there, because it's going to get us around the map a little bit more, which I think would be quite... Wow, look at all these baling contracts. I mean, there is quite a few grass fields on here. That's got to be a tiny field. Potatoes, not interested in that. Oh, there's a couple of ploughing contracts. Do have a nice plough. 12 and 77. 12's up there. Okay, how would you get to that? I don't know. 77 over there. Well, that's not too far from us. I know I said about exploring the map and I'm picking the closest one. That's just a possibility though, just looking. It doesn't mean we have to do them now. But it could be an idea to do things like that as we go on. Especially in these months where there might not be a lot to do on our actual farm. Where we're progressing, trying to build up. I'll go like that, I think. Cool. Right, a couple more trips. Will be a bit of a shame to kind of delete this field, so to speak, but it's definitely going to be worth it in the long run, I think, because we're going to be putting down a few animal pens on here. That is my plan, and I think it's just the best option for us, because when I sort of scoped out which farm to start on, that's why I chose this one, because it had the more potential to sort of build around, add things to it. With the flat fields. Right, let's get that like that. One more left to grab. Down here. Right, there we go. That is that field cleared. I'll pop this in the shed. And then I will show you what we're going to do. Oh, that didn't want that to happen. Oh well. It's the way I was going to stack them, one on its own, but it's just jumbled them around for us. That's fine. We'll reset that. I probably should have had that in transporting mode. Never mind. Right, that can go back down there. It's not going to stay at that angle. It probably would have moved by the end of the episode. We will check. So yeah, we're getting a little collection of bales there. And then obviously once these are cleared out and put into a bale storage, this frees up these sheds then, or these bays for other bits of equipment, things like that. Right, now the moment of ruining things. Wow, it's not going to ruin things, is it? Come on, be positive. We're going to make some adjustments. I may do this as a time lapse, but I am worried about messing it up. So if there is any little cuts here and there, that is probably why. Okay, so if we go into landscaping and painting, we will just go for the grass texture for now. What we need to do is go all in and around this tree, because all the ploughing effects and things like that is still all around that tree. So if I quickly quit out of that and then go over here, so as you can see it's already started wiping that out. So yeah, it should be good in the end. If I've missed a couple of little bits, I can always touch them up after the episode's finished. We're going to come straight down across the track as well, all the way down, basically the whole field, and then it'll be a case of planning and sort of positioning different animal pens as we go. Right, I think we are good to go. So they're probably, there we go. Oh look, there's a couple of tiny little spots there and there. I will grab them in a minute. Let's just get rid of the chicken coop. Not literally. Yeah, I think we're looking good. Just those two little spots, to be fair. Let me do that again actually, and then go on to there. Oh, and a tiny little bit there by the house. That is fine, I will do that. So there we go. Now, oh, there's a little bit there. Let me grab that. I think that was probably the sun that's done that to me. There we go. I'll sort those two little bits out because that could get, or three bits, could get a little bit fiddly. Right, now the first thing I am going to do is, whilst we do have the money, we'll go to animals and we'll go to sheep. We will go to the BallySpring mods. Now I think these two guys are around the wrong way because this says on the far right, large open sheep pasture. But when you go like that, excuse the flashing again guys, and then this is the small one, that is bigger to me. They do both still hold 500 sheep, so it's not a problem to us. And obviously, why would you not go for the cheapest one? So what we're going to do is we're going to try and fit that in this corner. I'm going to go something like that, I think. I don't think the toggle snapping is going to help at all, so we'll probably go like that. And then we're going to try and use the wall fence and gates and things like that to simulate we've enclosed them in a bit. So yeah, I'm not worried about that. That can go down there. Right, let's get rid of this because of the horrible flashing. There we go. I'm not quite sure why the grass doesn't come out to here. I mean, maybe I could add a bit more to that, but it doesn't matter. But that is the start of that. So we do have sheep pasture. Okay, good, good. Now, what I want to do is in one of these sheep pastures, we are just going to have sheep. And in the other one, which I think we will put, I think we'll put that down now actually. Let's go for it guys. It's going to be the same size. It's a little bit tight there. I'm thinking right over here by the edge of our farmhouse. Possibly there. Square it up a little bit better. There we go. Toggle snapping's a little bit better for us there. We'll whack that down. And then this one, well, it doesn't really matter which way round they are, but one of them's going to have sheep in, or we're going to start off obviously with lambs. We're going to get the young uns, and the other one's going to go for the goats, so that's cool. So that is sheep there. Now I was thinking of probably one of the bow and pallet things maybe up this end, and I was even contemplating we could even put a silo in here and free up the farmyard a little bit. I don't know, my mind's been ticking. So that is where we're at. We've got 2 sheep pens down. Now I am going to, like I say, I'm going to build off of these walls, I think, possibly with wall again. Try and come down to the trough. I'll have to put something in there if it will allow us, and kind of go along and round. Obviously I have been having a little bit of an experiment around just to make sure things fit in. So yeah, that could be done maybe next episode as we go. Possibly might do that as a little time lapse as well, because it could get a little bit fiddly and whatnot like that. But there we go, that is that. So I'm happy with that. Now the other thing I am going to do, and we're going to spend some more money, guys, is I want to buy this plot here. So it's got these 4 grass fields in. Not quite sure what we're going to do with them yet. I may have all these, well obviously not that one now, but I may have these as our arable field and keep these as grass, but I don't know. I'm not sure whether that's going to be enough grass for us, but we could always invest in something a little bit bigger like that. That's quite expensive. See, that's 178 just for that one field. We can get this plot here for 172. I mean, there's nothing stopping us from getting rid of the hedges and gates and things like that and just turning that into one big grass field. But again, we'll see. And obviously we do have these trees. What I would do with those is I'm just going to wood chip them, I think, and then probably store them and wait for a decent price. So we're looking winter time, January ish. So yeah, it's pretty poor price at the moment, but that's not too far away. We're in September, we'll be in October soon, next episode. But again, in here this looks pretty flat, so could, yeah, maybe do something in there as well. But these are the fields we would have, so it would be this guy, this one in here, this one and this one. So again, we could possibly clear a few trees, cut the hedges, get rid of the fences and gates. But yeah, that's something else I'm going to need to think about as well. And obviously I do love your input as well, guys. This is a nice flat field, but I don't want to be ruining any more fields. We need them to make money, things like that. And obviously animals, we need to get them and try and make some money as quick as possible, but we are going to be going for all the little babies first, so I don't think we're going to be earning a lot straight away. So it could be a case of doing a lot of contracts. And so what we will do is we are going to buy that. Let's not beat around the bush. Bang, job done. Wow, we're now down to 47 grand. That is crazy. I think what we should do, and I think we'll finish the episode after we've done that. Let's take on that contract. 77 ploughing. Possibly good to 12 as well if we get time. Now, has that stayed there or has it disappeared? No, it is still there. I think actually, let's do it. Let's grab that one while it is still there. It's not going to be amazing money because the fields aren't huge on here. But we do have a decent sized plough. So let's go, and where's the tractor? Here it is. We will grab our plough. Where did I put our plough? I thought I'd put it in that shed. Oh, there it is, down there by the harvester. This is a nice shed here. Oh, I need to lower that, don't I? This is a nice shed, this one, but it's a little bit kind of wasted in space some places where it's so long. Right, let's get our beacons on. Now, where are we heading? I think we'll go to 77 first. So let's have a quick look. Well, hopefully we can get in somewhere in this corner. So we'll head that way, right out there and left, and then 12's only up there. I need to figure out how we get into that field. I think it's going to be a case of going through a couple of the fields by the look of it. Well, I think we're good to go. Off we go. Exciting times. Doing a bit of work for other people. Sort of be nice because it gets us out and about, and we're also earning a bit of money. But it is already 27 minutes past 5, I think. Whoa, that come up quick. I think it's gonna get dark pretty quick. Whoa, there's some really loud fireworks. I think this is it here, isn't it? Going off outside. I think there must be a big cruise ship leaving Southampton docks by the sound of it. That's normally what happens. Right, this is pretty big field actually, isn't it? Okay, looks like they've had potatoes in here before. But hopefully with this working width, oh, that's going to do that same thing with the well, we're just going to go where they had their crop really. Possibly might just turn down the time, otherwise it's going to be very dark. Starting to lose a little bit of light already. We are almost there. We are going to be good neighbours and finish it off properly. But I think we should just about be there. I think we'll end the episode this field here, and I will do the other contract off camera. I'll head on up there in a second. That one shouldn't take too long. There we go, we are finished, but like I say, we will go up. We're managing to grab all of that in one go. And there we have it. Turn the lights off. So yeah, I think we will leave it there, guys. So progress on the farm, you can see where it's sort of heading. A couple of animal pens down. We are down to 47 grand, so that 1.5 million didn't go too far. Well, we've got ourselves a nice farm, some really nice equipment. We could end up downsizing a little bit with equipment, like I said before. Might make a little bit of money back on that. I think if we do sell that silo, well, we probably are going to sell that silo. That will give us a little bit more back as well. But it's looking good. We will head into October next episode. So I hope you have all enjoyed the episode, guys. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That would be awesome. And don't forget to smash that bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.